Yeah.
More money, bitches.
Coming to you live from the city of...
Greetings, everyone. This is Arletta coming live and direct from Arletta Unleashed. I'm back a couple hours later. Yay! And I finally have my topic. Let's go ahead and record it. And my topic for today is creating your own fairy tale. And one of my dearly beloved friends made a post on Facebook a day or so ago, essentially quoting Anita Baker's song. What is it called? No More Fairy Tales or No Fairy Tales or whatever it's called. And was saying that's pretty much her conclusion. She agreed with it and, you know, whatever. And I totally understand the sentiment. In a way, it makes perfect sense. But I challenge it. I challenge it, y'all. And I had left a comment under her comment that don't give up on the magic and the miraculous or fairy tales, and I wanted to do a post about it. And essentially what happens, or what I've been experiencing, is that as I continue to grow and expand and go to these higher and higher and higher energy levels, that I'm returning more and more to the innocence and the wonder and the joy and the glee of a child. Because my nephew is my biggest inspiration, and he is the happiest human being on this planet that I have yet to encounter. And he takes such joy in everything. I'm like, that's how I want to be. Fuck all the rest of this shit. Anyway, and so that being said, one of the things that kids love are fairy tales, because fairy tales allow you to dream and to think and allow you to explore your life and your possibilities, your potential from the place of no limitation, which is truly the whole essence of the human spirit. We're these divine beings having this human experience, and only limitations are those we impose on ourselves. And honestly, y'all, if you aren't totally dedicated to doing whatever it takes at this point to do whatever you need to do to reprogram and get your stuff straight. Hold on one second. Hello? Yeah. Where you at? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Bye. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, back to what I was saying, doing whatever it takes for you to learn how to let go, reprogram, and change yourself so you could step into that limitless place that is your birthright as a human being, then you must really don't love yourself. And that's understandable too, because most of our programming gives us so much guilt and shame and all these layers of obligation and beliefs and false perceptions to the point where it's really hard to get to the essential truths. But you owe it to yourself. You're absolutely, totally, positively worthy and deserving of having, being, and doing whatever the fuck you want to be. And so that being said, I encourage you to go back to the drawing board and create your own fairy tale. Because it's interesting, as an adult, or as adults, we have these experiences. And generally, our logical, quote-unquote, rational thinking brains response is, I'll never do that again. And so as time goes on, we wind up creating deliberate energy blockages. And like, I'm not going to repeat that mistake, so I'll cut off that possibility of experience. And I'm not going to hope for that, or dream for that, or believe in a possibility because I tried it once or twice or 3 times and it didn't work. And as time goes on, the longer we live, the more shut down, controlled, joyless, and cynical our life experience becomes. But what I can say, and I'm so fortunate to say this, and believe me, it wasn't my conscious choice, but the older I get, the more possibility expands for me. The older I get, the more I know that I can create and accomplish, and the more I realize that I really am doing what I truly want to do, and then there are no limitations, and I'm experiencing that in my daily life. So I challenge you to write your own fairy tale and decide today that you commit absolutely 100% to yourself, to loving yourself, to reconnecting with your sense of worthiness and deserving and lovability and divinity and whatever else you need to convince you of how truly wonderful you are, and make your fairy tale manifest it. Allow it to show up. Allow it to re-enter your realm of possibility. Your perfect relationship, your perfect mate, your dream career, what is it you truly desire. But there's a caveat. There always is. Most of our appetites, most of the things that we believe that we really want that will make us happy are artificially induced desires that we've been programmed to believe is what is the source of our happiness. Because the bottom line is true prosperity and true abundance is feeling that sense of joy and spiritual satisfaction and total positive unwavering certainty that you are loved, that you are taken care of, that you're provided for, that you are secure, and that you're powerful. And you're able to do whatever the hell it is that you want to do. Because from that vantage point, you can do anything. And whatever material things or success or the more ego-based things that we equate happiness with are a natural byproduct of that. But it's not the be-all or the end-all. So that fairy tale is crucial. It's crucial. Go back to that, if there were no limitations and I could do whatever the hell I wanted to do, and all the things that I perceive as blockages right now were just opportunities and possibilities in that blockage for me to accomplish exactly what I want to accomplish. And I go back to my childhood and what I dreamed of as a kid and decide, once again, that's going to be my reality and make that happen. That's what truly being unleashed is. Because unleashed is about you unleashing all this contained, confined energy that we ain't allowing to flow and to manifest and to allow us to truly be happy and fully connected with Source and living the lives that we came here to lead. So, I never fully gave up on my fairy tale. But there were periods in my life when I was like, you know what, that'll never happen. But something in my soul was like, no, Arletta, it's true, it's possible. If what you're doing is not taking you down that path, you need to do something different. So what you doing ain't get you closer to your fairy tale, or you ain't experiencing, you need to do something different. Drastically different. So, bring them on. And I want to hear some of y'all's fairy tales. I want to hear some. Now, some things you want to do as a kid, you're no longer interested in. But there's some other essential things that would make your life truly worth living. And you've decided that it's not possible or it's not worth it, or you're not going to open yourself up to the possibility to hurt or challenge or disappointment. Come on now. When I look at my nephew once again and I see that there's no such thing as any obstacle too big, if it's something he can do, he's like, okay, I'm going to come back to that. And he goes to do something else. If it's something he can't master, he keeps working at it and working at it until he figures it out. In the meantime, he has nothing attached to the result. It's not an ego thing if he figures it out or if he doesn't. And if he doesn't do it now, he'll know he'll be able to do it soon. And that's what his life is unfolding as. So, yes, create your own fairy tale and live that. Have the courage to, at 30, 35, 40, 25, 50 years old, live your fairy tale, damn it. Otherwise, what's the point? You might as well just take yourself out right now and stop being miserable. And on that note, as always, I love y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.